he just went low. He's in his head. He's in his head. He's open his head wide open. Cracked open his amazing.
And welcome back everybody, it's Mario Kart 100. We're back again with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe from the First Impression series. And Wave 4 is here. So get right on that. So let's start out with new character, and there actually is more slots. So it looks like we're getting more characters after this. Let's go with traditional Birdo. So yeah, it's very interesting we're getting new characters as well as new stages. New cup races, which is great. It's been a little while. Let's flip over. We got all the top row, of course, is filled. So now we go down to the Yoshi Fruit Cup. With Amsterdam Drift, Riverside Park from Super Circuit, DK Snowboard Cross, or DK Summit as it's known in America and Japan, from Mario Kart Wii, and the new Yoshi's Island course. So let's begin. It's good to get back in the swing of things. Didn't play this too long ago. Played it with Jordan on a weekend that I had off. Like, what do we want to play? Hadn't played in Wave 3 courses together, so just went and did that. Amsterdam Drift. A little bit of trick off that. So it's good to have a new character because it basically feels like it's going to be a new game in some instances. Sounds like the fucking soundtrack to Rio. the Rio Olympics. Oh, and we get underwater as well? Okay, that's good. That's cool. Oh, really? Oh my god, it's sitting sky high. This makes this track actually stand out. It has underwater, which I don't think any of the other tour courses have. Oh, I'm doing a full bait. Beat the tram. I mean, Amsterdam is known a little bit for its flowers, so a whole lot of tulips everywhere. That's not bad representation of it. I was going to say, Toad must have had to be the last because he overtook me. I was wondering why I didn't go from first to second. There we go, it's a drift. Not a bad track. Like I said, like it got underwater section in it as well as like some gliding sections as well. So that made it a little bit unique in the instance. It's one that I can remember, at least with the aesthetics as well. So Riverside Park from Super Circuit. One of the tracks I actually thought was going to get in eventually because it was one of the unique tracks from Super Circuit. It probably made the most sense of making it over because it was unique, like I said. You know, after Ribbon Road and Cheeseland, it was one that made a lot of sense. Oh, okay, the blue took my, let's adjust it to the, pink starts, and we go to Crawling Piranha Plant, which I know that from like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but I'm sure there were enemies before that. No, I didn't actually get to play Riverside Park. I think I might have played it once, if anything, on Super Circuit, and that would have been when I played it on the emulator a long time ago, not when I actually had my cartridge version of it, because unfortunately my cartridge had a dead save battery. So that didn't help me in many instances with the keeping my save file on that game, so which is unfortunate because I mean Super Circuit's not a bad game. It's just that I've said this before. Like you can even see my review of that on the channel, which isn't that old. But like it's just like Super Circuit is good in an instance. Like it seems like it takes the formula from the original and does it pretty alright. It's just that goes from 64 back to that style. It's a little bit like, why? So I'd say with like new characters, we're probably gonna get Diddy Kong in the game. Makes sense from a returning character. Funky Kong would be a crazy pick, but I don't think Funky Kong would make it. New characters, I think Pauline, would have a chance to make it into the game. It just makes a lot of sense that she would be there. Oh, that's a new render for Donkey Kong there. Because Mario's not on the pole anymore. It sounds weird saying that, but it was like Mario on the snowboard is not on the pole anymore from Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, but I know the game. I know the track as Snowboard Cross, which I think is better than DK Summit in a lot of instances. Like I think that name, I even said in the Wii review, I think is a lot better. Oh, and when I said last wave that they brought the anti-gravity half pipes, I knew this track was probably going to make it. And I think I even said that in the video. I said, well, if there was any track that was going to make it back, I think it would be DK Snowboard Cross. But this makes a lot of sense with the half-pipe structure. Ooh, jeez. Because especially this section here, doesn't look like you have like as much free-flowing control to jump over the half pipes over and over and over and over again. Because you could probably in Wii, like the the physics on that, you could probably go from one ramp to the next pretty seamless. Now you have a little bit of boosting control. You won't be able to immediately, so you won't be able to do the like half pipe boosts as often. And I like that it's anti-gravity too, because that makes a lot of sense. Let's jump on that one. So that the jump boost apparently. I love this track as well. Like, this is one of my favorite music tracks in Mario Kart Wii. And it sounds like it's perfectly recreated in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is fantastic. Yeah, I do like that render of Donkey Kong, because it actually makes a lot more sense than the Mario one. I know it's Mario Kart Wii, but it's like DK's track, so it's like, why is DK not the character with the statue, and it's Mario instead? I know it's Mario Kart, but like it's DK Snowboard Cross, or DK Summit, not Mario's. Jeez, that ring looks like it's gotten bigger with the diamond on it. I don't know how, but it just does look bigger. Maybe it's just because it's a model. It's like a newer model for the game and the series in general. And here we go, Yoshi's Island. So this is a new track. Don't know if this will be in Mario Kart Tour. Be crazy if it does. Oh, the Yoshi coins! I like that. That's a good change. Would have been crazy if they were red coins. Oh, I love the cartoony stuff being like 3D models. They look a little bit weird because, you know, like those things are mainly 2D in the games rather than like 3D models, but they look fantastic. So I'm guessing these Shy Guys with the stilt feet. I think, yeah, no, they're out from Yoshi's Island. I had to remember. Because Yoshi's Island is a game that I have not actually played. I think I've played maybe 5 minutes of Yoshi's Island DS once or twice. But that's as far as my like Yoshi lore apart from Woolly World goes. It's concerned with the Yoshi series in general. I'm guessing that mountains, not that you go through like the flower ring in that, because I think that rock is supposed to be a shortcut, or like has a. Oh, it goes to the shell. See it coming. Oh, there goes crab. Bang. so good. Such a good remix. I love it. And I'd say if I played like the first year, like Super Mario Land, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, if I played that a lot more, I'd probably get a lot more of the references. It's like you got the question mark clouds, you've got the flowering there. Poochie. See now, like the theme after going over the finish line, I recognise because that's the level completion from Yoshi's Island. As for this track, I've got no idea unless it's the could be the credits theme, but I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. It was Yoshi that took me out with that. Yeah, Poochie on a sign or a mailbox there. Like that. That's pretty cool as well. Is that really a new option? Oh, that's Boost Sports Pass, okay. Don't think that was their last wave, so that might be just a new addition. Unless I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it's got one up. There going the Boomerang, got Bangkok Rush, Mario Circuit from Mario Kart DS, Waluigi Stadium from Double Dash, and Singapore Speedway. So this is actually the first time we get two? Yeah, first time we get two tour tracks in the same cup. So I'm wondering if that is the case, there is one cup that doesn't have any tour tracks in it, and they're all it's like new and returning tracks. Because I think Vancouver, I can't remember if it was in the league or not, but I think Vancouver Velocity, I think is a track that is going to return from tour. I think. I heard a lot of, like, the people that have played Mario Kart Tour really do like that one, so. Ooh, green arrows this time, like that. Oh, that's nice, using the oars as ramps. Oh, I don't know how the hell I got Lemmy there. Dude, this is inside drifting on a bike. Gonna get used to doing that again. Usually the ones that usually the bikes I use are not this particular way. It's usually the drifting with the back wheel, not the inside. I used to be able to use like things like the Mac bike and stuff like that in Mario Kart Wii with this type of drifting. It just took me a while to get the hang of it. Oh. Blue shell, bang. Yeah, let's know. This is before the double ladder box. Yeah, we've got a red archway. Crabs, what the fuck are they doing there? Okay, there's a little shortcut there. Someone's got the mushrooms on the way through. This way. Oh, okay, we're actually going to the parking lot. Okay, so it's another parking lot, like New York Minute. I was wondering if it's part of the track, considering it was a square. I was like, I wonder if this is like part of the track. Okay, there's no jump off that. Good to know. Is that the statue sleeping on the side there? I think it was, actually. Which is like that inspired the statue that was sleeping on what's his name stage in Street Fighter 2. Blanking on his name. Can't think of his name. Tiger, uppercut. Oh, this sounds good already. Oh, yep, fireballs, just like I remember. Wonder if the carts and bikes will control better around the dark air concerns towards the end. This track will be my bread and butter. Because DS I played so much. But yeah, like those goobers actually do move right across the course, so you gotta be careful. Music track for this is fantastic. So some of my friends are jumping on. Ooh, not great there. Now I won't expect figure 8 circuit to make a return. Oh, what the hell is a bloody wiggler doing? that's new. That wasn't in the original track, so I don't know what the hell he's doing there. Unless it's a callback to mission mode from Mario Kart DS, because the Wiggle was the last boss in that game. Boom. But yeah, that wasn't in the original tracks. and I would know because I've been playing that game since 2005. So seeing a wiggler in there, it's like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, we have Waluigi Stadium, one of my favourite tracks. I think actually might be my favourite track from Double Dash. I mean, this remix might grow on me, but it's not actually the best remix of the music track, I will admit. So we got the half pipes back from Wii's version when it returned for Mario Kart Wii. A lot of that's like it's an aerial ramp now. That's a good decision. I like that. Adding aesthetic to this. It actually gives a lot of dimension to the track, actually, with those overhanging. I love that they actually shorten those hills as well, like the little. Yeah, this is another track that kind of fell on my head with the half pipe, like anti-gravity half pipes, because especially like the piranha plant section, like this section here. This reminded me a lot of Mario Kart Wii. I was like, yeah, that seems like a logical choice. Let's take it here. I'm gonna go like right up on the edge of everything. I like that ramp. That used to be a boost ramp, and now it's not anymore. I mean, it still has like the same situation with that you know you can jump over a whole bunch of stuff. That's quite neat. Not even playing frantic items, I'm just playing like the regular single player carps, not playing the versus mode. Was that? No, I think that was a toad. It looked like it was Nabbit for a minute. Oh, okay, you can't actually move those tires. I'm guessing unless you had a mushroom. Missed the iron box. That's okay. Yeah, this one. Careful. Inside route. Forgot about the drifting on that, otherwise I would have stayed on there. That was alright, I really like that. Again, like I said, the music remix for it is probably the weakest compared to the original, and then Mario Kart Wii's remix, which was basically the GameCube track. It was updated a little bit, but it wasn't a great deal. But I like the dimensions added for the track. I think they were, you know, having extra layers on those turns actually make a lot of sense. Oh, we got the fucking Travelator things from Big Blue. Well, Nabbit's another one. I didn't actually think of that in terms of characters that could be added. Nabbit's another one that I could imagine added new characters that could be added. What the? Oh, it's a Goomba. Oh, it's the Goombas with the lifesavers on them. Yeah, no, that's a thing. So is there any particular reason why everything is futuristic in this track? Or is that the aesthetic we get with Singapore nowadays? And it's very futuristic in terms of its technology and stuff like that. Because we get the traditional sectors here, like the temples and stuff like that. I imagine. The temples and shrines. Okay, so there's a shortcut there. Unique missed it. Wow, there's like 3 or 4 different pathways for that. Goober stack, I like that. That's good. That's a good aesthetic. Oh, god damn it, really? I'm actually really liking the design of this. This is definitely one of my favorites. Like, I mean, I'll have a soft spot for Sydney Spring because that's my hometown one, basically. But this is going up there as one of the best with Berlin byways. Damn it, I gotta go up the hill! She's saying, fuck you, fuck everybody. That's awesome. Yeah, no, Singapore Speedway, that'll definitely be one of my favourites. In terms of the tour tracks, like the city-based tour tracks. Like real life ones, that's what I mean. Jeez, look at that. That camera angle was actually really, really good there. I drifted in too far. Yeah, so that's another way finished. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of coins either, to be fair. But yeah, so we have that. We have the item choice with that. But yeah, I will say, like, Amsterdam Drift was pretty alright. Like, I'd have to play that a few more times to get a accurate rating for that. But yeah, no, the 2 cups, like, I mean, like, Mario Circuit's my bread and butter. Like, that's always going to be my, like, from Mario Kart DS, it's always going to be my bread and butter. Waluigi Stadium, its designs are really, really cool. Singapore Speedway is probably one of the best real life city tracks. Bangkok Rush has like the couple of sections where you're racing over the water a little bit. Like that kind of makes it unique, and like Amsterdam has like the floral section and that sort of thing, but like both of those are not rated nearly as high as Singapore Speedway. Riverside Park, so good super circuit track. Probably, I wouldn't say it's the best one. Like I still think like Cheeseland and Ribbon Road, they went like really ham on those. So those ones coming back, like every other one that's come back so far. Like Boo Lake definitely is like the probably out of the DLC in terms of super circuit tracks that have come back from the Booster Course Pass is probably the best one. Riverside Park still is a good choice. Like it's still a good track. I do like the design of it. DK Snowboard Cross still as good as ever. It's definitely one of my favourite tracks from Mario Kart Wii, and they definitely did it justice. Yoshi's Island, like the new track, like the newest track for the whole thing. My God, like that track is like the design is pretty. I'd say it's sort of simple, but you know, you don't want to go too crazy, I guess, with it because it's a new track. Nobody's really played with it before, and like it's more about the the references and like the background, hidden, like the hidden details and stuff like that in the backgrounds of the track more than the track itself. The track's pretty simple design. It's still really, really cool, and it's got a lot of elevation, and all sorts of different references and all sorts of different sections. But yeah, so some people will say that they're probably like some of the best tracks that we've gotten so far, but I still think that apart from London Loop, I think the last, like Wave 3, I think has been the best wave so far. Because like every other track in those two cups have been really, really good. Like Boo Lake, fantastic. Like as a super circuit track, it's like fantastically designed, and it's great. Alpine Pass / Rock Mountain is great. Like they didn't really change too much of it from 7 to this game, but I mean it was really good in its own right in Mario Kart 7. I think actually added new tracks, apart from Rainbow Road obviously, and even Bowser's Castle in that game. It's definitely one of the best that stands out. Maple Freeway, one of the best tracks from Mario Kart Wii, arguably, so it's a bit hard to rate DK Snowboard Cross with it, because like DK Snowboard Cross is a pretty damn good track in Mario Kart Wii, but Maple Freeway is definitely better. And then Berlin Byway is still being one of my favourite real life city tracks. Peach Gardens, know that like the back of my hand, and like the lap 3 surprise of going backwards on the track was really, really cool. Merry Mountain, I'd say out of the other tracks, apart from London Loop, it's probably not the best track, but again, they only just brought that into that last wave, and it's still pretty alright. Like I still think the design of that track is really cool in terms of aesthetics. It's just the design of the track is very simple. Again, it's like Yoshi's Island, where the track design is actually a bit simple for all that. For a new track, but it kind of makes sense considering it's again a new track. And then 3DS Rainbow Road is fantastic. So ultimately, like I still think Wave 3 and even parts Wave 2 are really, really good. Like Wave 3, I still say is the best, but Wave 4 is still pretty damn good. We'll say it's like 2 tracks in Wave 4 that I don't particularly mind too much, with Amsterdam and Bangkok. But yeah, so that's it for Wave 4. So we've only got 4 cups left. We probably won't get the next lot of cups until after E3, so that'll be in June. which Nintendo is not attending, of course, but I'd say we're probably going to have a usual Nintendo Direct around E3 time anyway, because Nintendo could do that on their own. Because I'd imagine after Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which comes out in May, or just a little bit, like I think it's a week and a bit before my birthday, which is fantastic. Fantastic birthday present for me, right there. They probably have a few more games left for the Switch, and if they wanted to announce whatever the successor to the Switch is, if it's, you know, if it's on the way out, they could do it there. They do it in their own time, but I'd say the next lot of DLC will be around that June, July time, because the last wave I would think would be around November, December. It just makes a lot of sense because it's like every four months or so. Though it was a little bit quick, this one, because I think like wave 3 was in December, right? Because it's like, well, it was released in December, was announced in November, October, something like that. Because they showed Merry Mountain, it was like the holidays were coming up. So that was in December, and now it's, you know, just start of March. They've added wave 4, so I'd imagine, yeah, around E3 with that June, July time slot, we'll get, you know, the Feather Cup, which I'd say, and the Double Cherry Cup. It's probably what they're going to be both called. Aesthetically, I would say like Super Feather and then Double Cherry, and then like of course like, you know, Acorn and Spiny Shell. They could call it the Blue Shell Cup, but I'd say it'd be Spiny Shell. Oh, well, they got the names there. Sorry, I just completely forgot the name. They have the names, but they just don't say the tracks because they haven't been announced yet. So yeah, Feather Cup, Cherry Cup, Acorn Cup, and Spiny Cup. So that's, yeah, pretty unique. But yeah, it would be funny if it would have been good if it was Super Feather, Double Cherry, because that's what that is. I think it's the Super Acorn, but I'm not 100% sure. And Spiny Shell. But yeah, so we've only got 4 cups left, 2 waves. So thank you guys so much for watching this first impressions video of Wave 4 of the Booster Course Pass in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. Gee, thinking about that now, that is a mouthful. So with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching this first impressions video. This has been Mario Man 100. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.